Fuck you clip there.
I cannot express how huge it was.
Did you miss it though, playing the game?
I saw the premium players come in. Bro, no one's on stun yet.
Yeah, they are. They're the 3th monk.
Oh, wow.
That's the Ari tech. Another Irelia, Tindo, Luffy, or whatever. None of the Irelias made it to top 4. And only 26 players brought it in. Woohoo!
ToBase, a show where we recall and talk about all things Riftbound. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Samuel. Nathan's back, guys!
Woo! I'm back from Lille.
Holy fuck you clip there.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm back from Lille. I'm, what's it called? Extremely exhausted, but I'm excited still. What's it called? Lille was my first ever regional for a TCG ever, right? Yeah. It's my first ever regional for a TCG, and it was really, really cool. What's it called? But no, sadly though, I didn't get to represent the boys as a player. I actually got to represent as a vendor.
How was being a vendor?
Oh, vendor experience was very different because, like, okay, let me just start off with like when I first went there. When I got to Lille, and I can show photos like on screen. When I was at Lille, the size of the space was huge. Like you could not. I cannot express how huge it was.
I put it in last week's podcast. His reaction on the thing. It was
Yeah, no, it's absolutely massive. I think, like, because I worked with Mythic Goblin, our local, I just volunteered to work for the weekend as a vendor.
I mean, you got paid. You didn't volunteer.
Yeah, but I volunteered as, like, someone who...
Volunteered your time.
Yeah, I volunteered my time and effort. But then, yeah, the space of it was huge. The scale of it was huge because I remember distinctly, day one, I saw the premium players come in because I think like premium players come in an hour early. I was like, oh, okay. That's what I expected about in like people in sales. Then it just went like that, and it just like quadrupled, and I had to like deal with like 20 people trying to buy like Rek'Sai cards off me or something like that. But no, so no, that was crazy. But no, I think that was just the scale, bro. Like the scale of it was absolutely massive. Like
I really want to go to one.
Yeah. No, we definitely have to go to one because I think like the vibe there was just like the fact that everyone is on the same page of Riftbound. Everyone was there to deck build, buy cards, sell cards, go to main events, side events, and then like everyone's just up for it. It's so interesting. It's so interesting to also see the Europeans' opinions and takes on it because I think this was when was the last time we were in Europe for Riftbound?
It was Bologna.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it actually just Bologna?
Yeah, it wasn't that far away.
How long was it now? How long was
we had Vegas? Didn't we have Vegas?
Yeah, we had Vegas before. Yeah, we had Vegas before that. Oh, after that.
After that, yeah.
Yeah.
It was. Was it before? No, it was right after Spirit Forge, right? Yeah, it was right after Spirit Forge. It was the first Spirit Forge tournament.
Yeah, so like I think this. So then that makes it then the second regional in Europe, right?
Yeah.
Which is no, I think it does because it showed in terms of the numbers. I think off the top of my head, it was 1,900 people main event, right? And then there's like, double that.
Inside there was side events as well.
Yeah. I think we
What was the side events? Was it pre-release?
I think it was a mix. There was some people doing 2v. I remember one guy. I don't remember the names or anything, so I'm sorry. But I remember one guy from Europe. He was asking me for Renata Glass cards. I was like, why do you want Renata Glass cards? What doof is gonna bring Renata Glass to a side event? And he went, it's for 2v2. That's what he said. He was gonna 2v2.
That still doesn't sound good in 2v2.
No, it doesn't. But no, and I was like, oh, okay. So no, it was a mixture of like draft 2v2. But no, I can't remember any other side events like that. But I think the main thing was side events. They did do the changes with side events. Did you know?
I don't know anything about this. What happened?
I think basically what they changed like how the pricing system works. So it wasn't as easy to get the metal wall cards. Because basically,
so side events, the way it works is instead of getting like just metal cards if you do well, you just get like
so you always got points. Yeah. But I think they changed how many points you got because I think what happened in Vegas, what I got told was on day one they would sell. Basically, the prize will be finished off on Friday.
Damn.
Yeah. I think that's why I've been in Vegas.
Yeah, that's the problem with side events, I guess.
Yeah, because
you want to save some for the actual competitors in the main event.
Yeah, side events are just it's just way too OP to go to side event for points. And so what people would do is just like they don't do main event. I think a lot of the boys are from our local. Shout out the Mythic crew.
Shout out. You guys did okay, even though none of you made it to second day. But it's fine.
Sam got really close. He got really close. I remember he told me
Shout out to Sam, one of the best Fiora players. I think he was 9th.
He what's it called? No joke. I think when I first met him, he was like, dude, I'm 4-0 with Fiora. I was like, oh, there's legs. But anyway, back to my point was, you got points. I think they just adjusted the point values or something like that, so that it was like people were able, the top players were able to get metal cards, but not everyone was able to.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, that's kind of the system working. You got to make them valuable some way.
Yeah, I think the only thing that like kind of sucked was the fact that like, yeah, they fixed the side events buying out metal cards problem, but now they need to fix the main event problem, where like most people don't sign up for main event. Like I think I got a guarantee that the number was 4,000 people attended, but then like if only 2,000 people are playing side event, that's like a 50-50 split.
That's weird. I would expect most people. I mean, I get it; it's more sweaty, but I'd still expect more people to be playing the main event.
Well, no, I think it's because like a lot of people, even if going top 8 is basically unfeasible. Yeah. Like getting top cut or day 2 is really hard.
I mean, for any person, it's...
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for anyone, it's really hard. And then for... What's the word I'm looking for? But then for side events, it's... I don't know, for competing for best of, sorry. When people are competing for best of, it's really hard to do that as well. Because you have to pick a niche legend and like... But
that's the thing. Everyone is going to pick the niche legend. Like, good like, one of the best players in our locals. He was... I can't remember his name. I'm shit. But he was a guy who got top 8 in Bologna. Yeah, playing Draven.
With Draven, yeah.
So he wanted to play Jinx, and he didn't even make it top 2. Day 2, I mean.
Yeah, and so, like, a lot of people just found that, like, financially more viable to just go for metal prize cards. Yeah. Which I will say, after seeing, like a lot of metal cards being bought, like, because we were buying a lot of the metal cards compared to other vendors. Like, seeing that many, that is so worth it.
Yeah.
They're so worth it. They're so easy to rotate through as well, because I think...
And it's free money, almost.
You know, like, the cheapest ones go for, like, 800, 900 euro. Or something, like, ridiculous like that.
The Rumble metal card.
No, we had 2 metal Orns at one point, and we were selling them for, like, 900 euro each. But, yeah. But I just quickly want to say, though...
Sorry.
I want to go over my experience as a vendor. I just want to shout out everyone who I sold or bought cards off of, or I met at Lille. It was absolutely an amazing time, an amazing experience to meet so many nice and like enjoyable people. Like, it was such a great experience just having that fan basis, like having that fan experience. Sorry, with the customers. But then as a vendor, it's pretty weird. I'll tell you, bro. Like the European market is very different compared to our UK market. And then when we brought the UK market to France, everyone was just like, what? Like, what is that? What are these prices, man?
Too much cheaper.
Yeah, so much cheaper. Yeah, because I know a lot of people. I know a lot of those companies have to upmark their cards because of the taxing and all that jazz. But no, but other than that, it was we had a lot of people come up just like buying the cards straight up. Like, big point cards I wanted to bring up was, I think... Oh, no, here's a good question. Who do you think was the most sold card, like, legend? Like, cards for that legend? Who do you think? So I know who it is. Rek'Sai was... Yeah, Rek'Sai was the best one. Rek'Sai definitely... But you would never guess out of the Rek'Sai cards, because what do you think the most sold Rek'Sai card was?
Voidborrow?
You're too good, bro.
Well, like, I personally would have expected to be the red Rek'Sai because of seeing playing Draven. But...
Yeah. No, red Rek'Sai we sold a bit. The Void Bar, the signature spell was really like a big seller.
I'm surprised. I think Rek'Sai is...
No, because everyone...
I mean, it's a good deck, don't get me wrong. It's one of my favorite red-yellow decks.
I think that's the thing, is that it's an actual good deck.
But then, I don't know, because... Competitively speaking, it's too RNG. Like, I was watching coverage. I think it was one of the best Rek'Sai players, and it's just like he was doing everything correctly. He was void borrowing. He was like playing his cards like really aggro, and it's just like, I hit a 6-drop and a 6-drop. Oh well. Low roll,
I guess.
I hit the fail rate.
I mean, a lot of decks are like that. To be fair.
Yeah.
Like, what's it called? Like Aurelia right now, it's just like sell a
corner
or lose.
Do you see your units or
do you see sell a corner or you lose?
Yeah.
That's basically what it is now.
Yeah.
But no, I think so many people, like, when I would sell the Rek'Sai cards, everyone was like, telling me, like, you should buy more. I was like, why? I said, I don't know why. Because I at the time didn't, like, think Rek'Sai was that good. But everyone was like, no, it's really good. I was like, what the hell?
Makes sense.
But Rek'Sai was a big seller. I think that was it, really. Because everyone was, like, so, like 50-50 on what they wanted and what they didn't want. A lot of people just wanted the alt arts, though.
Yeah.
A lot of people just wanted to upgrade, make their deck more shiny.
That's one thing that surprised me, because personally I think hey, if you're going to a regional, that means you're very invested in the game, and that also means you have a little bit of money because these tickets aren't expensive.
they're
It's
not
an
cheap.
expensive weekend.
Yeah.
So it's kind of surprising to me that people are still going to these events and then buying the cards there for a way higher rate. I mean, I guess
Oh.
if you already got the money to go, the money kind of
Well,
doesn't
like it's
matter as
also
much.
like an availability thing. Is
Yeah.
that not everyone's willing to card market, and not everyone is willing. Not everyone's gonna have cards at their store. Like you saw at our store,
Yeah.
like at Mythic, like we didn't have a big binder. Like we easily like quadrupled our binder size.
Yeah.
Like in terms of how many singles we have now for the store.
Oh my god, I can't wait until the next set comes out.
But no,
Can't
but
wait
no,
to sell my allocated box.
it's also because it's like cheap though, because it's like upgrading your deck for like what, like a $5 or £6, like just get all the fancy old arts. It's just worth it, right?
I mean, yeah, it depends on the legend though.
No, oh no, that's what you reminded me. That's the big one. Old art legends, they were the biggest seller by a mile.
That makes sense.
By a mile.
Makes a lot of sense.
We had I think we had no joke 12 old art legends, of a mixture between Spirit Forged and Origins ones, and we sold them. I'm not gonna lie to you, I sold them like no joke in like half an hour to an hour, because people just see them just like buy.
Yeah.
But,
I want to quickly shout out. Speaking of alt art legends, Nathan got me an alt art Darius.
Yeah. We'll put it on.
So cool.
Yeah, we'll put it on screen. We'll put it on screen for people watching on YouTube. I gotta hook my boy up. I gotta hook the boy up.
Oh,
But now he's not playing the deck though, because he's a bit of a meta slave.
I'll go back to it. Not to jump too far ahead, but after seeing the tournament results, I might be switching back.
Yeah. Oh, another thing.
Yeah.
Another thing that was super surprising to me, and I don't think you expect this at all, was the amount of people trying to master the set.
Really? Is that
Yeah.
a lot of people?
A lot of people, like
I mean, we know one. So
Yeah.
we'd only know one person who's
yeah,
trying to do that.
but no, a lot of people were buying a lot of the legends, the OR ones. And I was like, oh, I'll be asking like for your deck. He was no, for my collection. I went, really? And
Oh
I
my
was
god,
like,
this is so hype.
yeah, no, it's a lot of people just doing that. There was one guy, no joke. Oh no, there's two guys. One guy, after buying up from us, was missing like only 4 cards.
Is it for Spirit Forge or everything?
Both.
Everything.
That guy. He showed me his he had an app for it, and he showed like 99% done.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then there was one guy who came up to me and he said, I have the entire master set done, besides 2 uncommon foils,
Ooh.
which was like not
weird.
it was not so fast in Imperial Decree or
Damn.
something like that. And he was like, I'm done with Spirit Forged. Just give me those 2. And like we didn't have them
Yeah, of course.
because we don't.
What fucking vendor in a thingy is gonna sell uncommon foils? It's like,
Every other vendor was.
oh.
Yeah. No, we
Sucks
didn't.
to suck.
No, literally, like every vendor had like one table allocated to on like foil cards, because that's not a lot. That was actually my biggest question. One of the bigger questions asked me, "Do you have like foil stack deck?" We had like foil, but I was like, we had those, but like foil, like just foil bulk cards, like Wages of Pain and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was like really.
Because that makes sense, because people want to not only like get their master sets or get the whole collection, but they also want to max out their deck.
Yeah. That's what I think that was like a big thing. Was that like I did the same thing. Like I maxed out Teemo. I got the big purchase I got for what's it called, Yellow Cardboard, was I bought a Worlds bundle Teemo, just the legend.
It looks very clean, by the way.
Yeah, I'm so gutted though, because I could have bought the Battlefield 2 and I couldn't.
What is it? Bandle City? Does it have like an alt art Bandle City?
Yeah, it has literally him
Ah.
like as a panda on it.
That's
It was
kind
really
of sick.
I
That's
thought it was like 50 to 100 euros. So I said no. But then I bought one. I checked the card market price to it because someone was selling it to us, and they're only like 20, 30 euro.
Wow, holy upscale.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh damn. Well,
Yeah.
I should go buy one. So I looked around and not a single person had it.
Nah.
Not
Yeah.
a single. Then
It's from the Worlds bundle, right?
yeah, the first one. Yeah, because then there's the Worlds bundle, and then there's the Chinese New Year bundle with Aurelia on it, which, by the way, coolest. But I personally think that's the better bundle. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had 2 of
A
the.
few people in the story go to have a
Yeah.
lunar.
We had 2 of them, and we sold them like instantly, which is really crazy. But no, the vending experience, like the difference between being a player and a vendor was I thought it would be more of a huge jump, but as someone who's like done like this type of thing before, and also just selling cards to like mates and stuff
Yeah,
like
of
that.
course.
Like I got
The trading card player experience.
Yeah. I got used to it very quickly, so it was really fun.
Apparently, the boss man said that he did a good job. So
Yeah, that's
maybe
what I
you'll get
heard.
invited next.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people I got like there's so many cute people there that like were happy with me. Like there was a guy and a girl. I can't remember their names now. They didn't tell me their names, but they were really nice. The girl wanted to get in to Riftbound, but no one was willing to give bulk to her.
Oh.
So they asked, "Do you have bulk?" And I went, "Here's the bulk pile. Whatever you want, just show me, and we'll give it away." Because we always give bulk away at Mythic.
I Mythic is like
we don't pay. No one pays.
It's a good investment. The best way to get people in is to get them to build a deck.
Yeah. So like they built the entire deck, and then they said, "Do you have any rares?" And I said, "No, sorry. If you come tomorrow, we might have some." And then what's funny is that the next day, a guy gave me all of his rares.
How much did you buy that for?
Like, I don't know. I think I bought like
£5.
No, like something like €2 or €3 or something like that.
Oh my god!
But it was like a pile, like it was like at least like 50 epics and rares.
Damn.
So we just bought them out. It was all bulk. It was all bulk.
Yeah, and it makes sense.
And then like they came back, and then I showed them the pile of rares and epics, and they were like, I'm like, here you go, just like a couple, and then you can like pay like X amount. But it was funny.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Did you miss it though, playing the game? Did you feel it? Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought I'd have time to like just go to, because we got told by Riley, the lady who was running the entire event, that we could go to any side event we wanted. Like it was free. Like it was free for us as vendors to go, but I had no time, bro. I was so gutted because I bought, like, because you imagine, like, I bring this Teemo deck, I upgrade it like the max mount. Like, I even got, like, fucking promo Edgenites for the deck, too. Like, I bought... Like, some lady was selling them, trading it towards us, and I said, don't trade them towards me, to the store. I'll buy them for full price.
Yeah.
So I bought... And then, like, I'm like, I got the deck maxed out. I'm looking... Like, I got all the cards I want. And then, like, oh, no.
Can't play. That was the thing. He was so busy. This was such a busy freaking event.
I was so busy. I think the worst, like...
Do you think the other stores had more men than more people manning the stands?
We were, by a mile, the smallest store. We were the smallest store and had the least amount of staff because, like, we didn't realize that the stores, the other vendors, would be bringing all of their... They brought everything, even bulk.
Yeah.
They literally brought every single bulk card with them, so even though the tables were the same size, it was like this 2x2 grid of tables. Yeah. Even though we had that, they had every side of it full of cards. We had like just the front row, and even like only half of that was actual cards.
Yeah. I mean, this was Mythic's first RQ, right?
This was Mythic's first Riftbound event.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was their first ever one. So we were like, we kind of underestimated it, but I
feel like you did, yeah.
Yeah, but I think like, because we didn't realize how many people would want bulk. And then like stuff like that, and then like packs as well.
Yeah, it's a good learning experience though.
Oh no, 100%. Like what's it called? I learned a lot, especially about the fan base of Riftbound. For me personally, it's like I didn't realize how big. Like you really don't feel the scale or impact of Riftbound until you go to like a regional, in my opinion. Like we play every week, right, and we see like the same people, but seeing like literally 4,000 people, in a space that's covered in like League of Legends art and content.
Oh, it's so good to know that the game we picked up is growing and having success.
I remember a judge, because I met like a lot of judges too, because we bought like all the judge promos off them. A bunch of the judges were saying like Riot will never let this game die. Like probably they will never. They're dumping so much money into it now.
It's really smart for Riot to get into the TCG bubble.
100%.
The bubble will pop, but hey, Riot's going to be on top.
Another cool thing I will say is I got to see all the... I'll put a photo on the screen again. I got to see all, like the art legends for Unleashed. It was so sick.
Yeah, you took a picture of
I saw it was like Diana, Vex, LeBlanc, Master Yi, Rengar. Oh, the Rengar one was so good in person. I saw the Baron. Like the Baron.
The nice Baron, the black and white Baron.
Like the new not the old art, like the Omega, like
the black and white one.
The jackpot, the jackpot based one.
Yeah.
But no, Lille was great. I love Lille. I think like what's it called? Great city too. Like,
did you end up imagining to go out of it any, or
was
it the event?
A little bit. I mean, like I'll be honest though, like we didn't get to go too far out, so Lille felt a bit much like London. No joke, there was a Westfield, which really
the Westfield is really big in France.
It threw me off so badly because like I went out
in Paris. There's like 5.
I went out of my train station. I just see the big set at Westfield. I was like, I'm at like fucking Stratford again. Like what is going on? I was like, I was really confused. And then most of the French people speak English too.
That's surprising.
Yeah, so then like when I talk to someone, they would be speaking to me in English, and I'm like, obviously broken English, but I was like, I'm actually in London, bro. I was like, what the hell? It was so bad.
Tell me about the cosplays though. You met a few cosplays, right?
Yeah, they were what's it called? I'm gonna be so bad. I gotta pull up their name. I met what's it called? The big one I met was the guy who was cosplaying as
Echo.
Echo.
I saw him on coverage.
Yeah. Well, let me I'm gonna find their account. Shout out to what's it called? Dokai Vault. Dokubi Vault. Sorry, that's how I'm going to pronounce that. Yeah, shout out to Dokubi Vault, and then also Shamik. Yeah.
Wait, was Shamik more there? With the fucking VA for Echo?
No, not the voice actor. No, but his name is what's it called? His name is Shamik Johnson.
Oh, okay, it's not.
He
Shamik
was
what are the odds there's two Shamik Echo men?
I think Shamik is like the what I got told. He's the official cosplayer for Echo.
Nice.
So he was showing me photos. He goes to he went to the 2XKO
Yeah,
event, as Echo.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, but Shamik and Dokubi Vault, they were really nice. We got to hang out with them a lot. What's it called? Lovely people. I love to see them again sometime. Anytime.
Did you record anything?
Yeah, we ended up filming some shorts because they did like a trade up challenge thing,
Nice.
and we gave them like 2 cards at the end of the day. But they were really nice.
Did you manage to get any content for yourself though?
That would have been really smart, but no.
L content creator. I mean, I get it. You were busy.
I'm such a bad. Nah, I remember someone because a bunch of people, a few people actually recognized me off my Spirit Forge review video, and I was saying about the podcast, just selling them the podcast idea.
Woohoo! Welcome to all the new viewers, by the way.
Yeah. But then I told them that I do YouTube content, but just watch Sammy because Sammy's the actual YouTuber of the couple of us. I just make the podcast.
Yeah,
happen.
funnily you said that. We just finished recording the funniest fucking skit. It's gonna go up for my shameless plug. It's gonna be up for my Unleashed pre-release guide.
Again,
check that out when it's out.
Yeah, shameless plug because Sammy's most recent videos are going off, bro. What's it called? What was the one you did?
Old Legends that got better.
The Old Legends that got better. That video was so good. I really liked that. I remember when you showed me the final version of that. It was so good. But no, Lille was great vibe, great time, amazing people, great cards.
How was the food? Where did you eat?
Oh my god, no.
This is getting too into the nitty gritty of it.
I think we had to.
Did you eat? That's the question.
Yeah, we did. We
Okay.
ate, but we ate at one actual French restaurant, which was fine, and then we had
Do you have escargot?
no,
Ah.
no actual French food, bro.
Oh.
I had no
Burger.
joke. I had Burger King twice and
Yeah, that makes
Wingstop once, and then went to one restaurant. That was me done.
Was the hotel food any good?
Yeah, it was fine. We had breakfast there or some shit.
I know French people do breakfast really well.
But no, what's it called? I mean, to be fair, everyone was so concerned because I was because I work like an adult. I just go I feel like I non-stop working all the time, and I don't really take breaks or anything like that. So you would notice Nathan, you're on 5 hours sleep and you're this hyper. I'm like, yeah, I'm wired, bro.
Hopefully this means that next time there's a RQ that Mythic wants to go to, they can get more people, and maybe I could be one of them.
That'd be so fun. That'd be so fun. But no, we need to if we ever go to a regional as players, we'll definitely show off more because I want to show off everything.
I would mostly go as a content creator though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
competing is cool and all, but getting the content that's the real
Competing
money.
but
You think I'm getting a medal card? No, I'm just gonna make money off content.
Yeah, exactly. But it's fun though. Lille was great. But should we talk about the
Yeah, let's talk about the actual tournament and the cards played.
So I actually didn't know too much about what was going on because we weren't getting live updates. So I got my updates.
I would have just had the stream open on my phone as I was selling.
Yeah, but I think I did have internet on my phone. I couldn't get it set up.
So cursed.
So I had to use data all the whole time.
Oh, not international data.
Yeah, no, it's cursed. But no, what I was gonna say was yeah, the only thing I know about was the top 4 placement, which was kind of mad.
Top 4 was crazy.
The weirdest one was Azir.
Wait. Before you go into it and spoil it.
Yeah.
Let's say what the top 8 was.
Yeah, go for it.
So the top 8 was
Sammy's in the office. He's doing some research for us.
Okay. So it was 1 Azir, Squirtle, then Barshek on Master Yi, and then Prismaticism on Annie, Alex Shans on Irelia, CG Zidane on Draven, another Irelia, Tindo Luffy or whatever, then Natural on Irelia, and Scorn on Master Yi. What the fuck do you mean? There was 3 Irelias and 2 Master Yis and 1 Draven.
Yeah, no, already. Oh my god! Like, I think isn't it? Didn't they all get knocked out in top 4 as well?
Yup. None of the Irelias made it to top 4.
Which kind of like,
think. Let me double check.
kind of like paints a really big picture on like what Aurelia is like now. Do you know what I mean? Like Aurelia,
Yeah, they all got knocked out. That is so cursed.
yeah, like Aurelia, what's it called? Aurelia's a strong deck, but it's not like the strongest deck. Do you know what I mean?
I think the problem with Irelia is that if you're built to beat it, you beat it.
Yeah, that's true. It's got a few niche counters, but when you have those counters, it's nuts.
Yeah, like because Irelia is kind of like a house of cards. Once you
Yeah.
break the house of cards, everything crumbles.
Yeah.
And the deck is so clunky. I remember one of the people we play at locals. He plays Irelia just because his main deck got banned. He was playing Sivir, then he switched to Irelia. Shout out to Tom. Anyway, he was like, I hate playing this deck because the deck plays against itself so much. Because you just need to have the right cards at the right time. And
yeah.
It's like you don't have so much card selection that you can just always have what you need. Like sometimes you need units, but you're stuck with 5 counter spells. Like
Yeah, and then there was like, what's it called? I think the maddest thing, obviously, the thing that everyone's talking about is the fact that the Azir player not only won the whole
took out the whole thing.
he also didn't lose a single round.
Yeah.
Not even just rounds. Like he didn't lose a single game. He was 2-0 for the entire event.
It's so cursed.
Yeah, no, but
What the fuck?
yeah, judges told me about his plays. He just really knew when to use like Death Grip and stuff like that.
I think Pedro B. He was the one that got interviewed on coverage. I mean, I remember him talking after his game again. I hope it's the right guy. I hope I'm not getting the Azir players mixed up. He was talking about his matchup against Ezreal.
Yeah.
And I remember him straight up saying, Ezreal never wins against me. If you're playing Ezreal against me, you just don't win.
Can you imagine like just being that ballsy, just saying like
He said the matchup was 100%. Like 100 to 0.
Funny. That's so funny.
I mean, it makes sense though. Ezreal is like, I deal with a lot of shitters, but Azir is like, I make a lot of shitters. I mean, I make a lot of tutus that get really big, so you can't just watch her or like -2/-2 or whatever.
That's what's so interesting is that like the Azir deck, like a deck that we both didn't rate that highly, like is popping off. Do you think it's purely?
I'm gonna quickly check out the stats on Azir. Draven, Kai'Sa, Victor, Master Yi,
The Azir players did really well. That's what I remember.
Yeah. So obviously Squirtle. Oh no, it wasn't Pedro B. It was Squirtle. Squirtle on 14-0-2. He drew twice. That was his only blemish on the record. Then there was a 10-3 Azir, 10-3 Azir, 10-3 Azir, 10-3 Azir. Holy fuck. 8-5-0, 8-5-0, 7-2, 7-4. Those were the top 10. That is an insane record for a legend.
Yeah, and I think like it kind of just shows like how like unexplored the meta can be sometimes, because Azir actually, like when you think about it like a little bit more, Azir on paper just sounds really good.
Yeah, but I will say something very depressing that upsets me greatly.
What?
Here's the Irelia top 10 Irelia players: 11-1, 11-2, 11-2, 11-2, 11-2, 11-2, 11-2, 11-2, 11-2, 11-2, and 11-2. Riot, do something. I mean, to a certain extent, it's fine because at the end of the day, there were no Irelias in top 4. But that's still kind of crazy.
Yeah. Do you think it's purely because Irelia? Like, here's my theory, and like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like Irelia is very strong, but then there are just the niche counter decks that just beat it.
I think it's actually just play a diff. I think it's
real. Okay.
Once you get to the top tables, I think kind of I really think that she preys a lot on misplays and preys a lot on people not dealing with it at the right time.
Yeah.
Not dealing with the pieces at the right time. So once you play against players who do know exactly how to beat Irelia, and they have so many matches against Irelia, like hundreds of games against Irelia, they will just beat it because they know exactly how to do it. Because I think the big thing against Irelia is that you need to have not only your sideboard guide 100% like locked in, but you also need to know exactly the strategic plan against Irelia. And once the good players, obviously the good players are going to do that, but like slightly less strong players, they're not going to know. So that's the thing. But it's still kind of crazy how this legend has such an insane top 10 record. There was no one with less than 11 wins on the top 10 Irelias.
Yeah, it's actually like crazy. Like
it's insane. Obviously, it makes sense. It was the most represented deck in the tournament, but not even by that much.
Yeah, it
was high up. Let me check the actual percentages.
They released percentages, didn't they? Now, keep in mind, what I got told is that some of the percentages might be a little bit weird because of that. Some people didn't even submit. Yeah, that was a funny story I heard. Some people didn't even submit their deck lists on the day.
Cursed.
So they didn't even get. So they got a loss for it. But then the funnier thing was in round 1 of main event, apparently a bunch of people didn't show up.
Whoa.
There was like a whole row of people that just didn't got a free win.
Shit.
I think the theory is basically that people who signed up for main event signed up with an email that didn't have the round 1 buy, because I think like when you in skirmish, like, you get the round 1 for free, right? But then they sign up thinking that one email that has that record goes in, but they sign up with a different email that doesn't have the round 1 buy, so they don't show up. That's the theory.
So like it automatically signs you up if you win a skirmish, and then
also, man, I don't know how you get the free win, but basically, some people who thought they had a free win, they do have it, but they sign up to the event with the different email that doesn't have it.
Oh,
so then they just like they just assume they have the free win, but oh no, you lost.
Oh.
But and then a bunch of people. There's one guy, actually, funny story. One guy had I think it was I can't remember the legend, but one guy had a 20 card sideboard. Because
straight up cheating.
No, because he had his sideboard, but then he just put all the cards he pulled out, like from bulk and stuff, in his box.
Oh. So did he get DQ'd or something?
He didn't get. I think he got a game lost for it, and then what ended up happening is that they had to hot fix the ruling for it.
Oh wow.
They like mid event apparently changed the ruling.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, because like imagine having a 20 card sideboard. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
I am built for every matchup ever.
I wish. No, but yeah, the
let's go back to the stats. You have the stats.
So Irelia was 15% of the field on day 1.
Yeah.
We can quickly check the conversion rate. Meta day 2. Ugh. Day 2 convergence. Lee Sin had a 15% convergence. Whoa.
Actually.
Yes, crazy. That's day 1 meta. YouTube, Google Images is not helping.
That means we're in the office again.
Well, fuck you, Google Images. You're not helping. Show extended stats. Nope. Nope. I don't know. View overall standings? No, that's not it. Official event details? That's not it.
Sammy.
Well, who cares? We give up.
But anyway, I think, but you know, it's just it just shows that like Irelia is a very strong deck, but then the top players and the top cuts knew how to beat it and were putting towards it, which is really good. Should we go over the one thing you brought up earlier, which I want to hear about, is the statistics on other decks? Like, we don't have to go through all of them, but I want to hear like some outliers of your opinion.
So scrolling down, we're on yomisplace.de.
Yeah.
He's just aggregated all the data for specifically champion performance overall. There it is.
It is, okay.
Okay, 262 players on Irelia. The average score is actually 14.2. Let's look at another high one. Draven, the average score is 14.2. The best score was 37 points, 222 players. There was a lot of Master Yi's, 101 Master Yi's, which is surprising.
Really? That many Master Yi's?
I think it's a good meta call. It's like after Fuff got banned, that was like Master Yi's biggest counter.
Oh yeah, true.
So now it just kind of runs free. Kaisa was a surprising low 191. I would have expected to be like in the 200s as well, because I think Kaisa's really strong.
I think it might be a fact that no one wants to play with the old toys. They want the new toys.
Yeah, that's fair. Victor was 124, which I also thought was quite low, because
that is really low. Yeah,
because that's like, isn't that like the best matchup against Irelia?
Well, something like that. Like, because basically, like in our meta, it was like that. Our meta basically just went, oh, everyone's playing Victor now. We had like a 50-man Nexus night.
Yeah,
and like 10 of them, 15 of them brought
Victor.
Like, Victor, yeah, it was crazy.
Fiora was a surprisingly low 76.
No, I think that makes sense.
Ezreal was also surprisingly low, 68.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Azir, the one that took down the whole tournament, only 51 people registered as Zid. So, well done to the few who made the right
That's
call.
interesting, because you know what that sounds to me? That sounds like people were just either chasing for best of, but more accurately, it could be showcasing that they also realized that the meta cool up. Because there's no way that 50 people all thought they could get the best of, right?
I think one of the highest as well was Rek'Sai at 84 players. The point average was 11 though, so shit conversion rate actually. But The top player was 30 points, which is pretty interesting.
30th.
No, 30 points. 30 point. That was the top performance, 10 and 3 by Ex-Tasio.
What's his position? Does it say?
No, but he wasn't in like
Day 2.
day 3 or top.
Yeah.
And like
he
might have made top 64, but I don't think they made top 32.
But it's interesting though, because like, am I missing something about this Rek'Sai deck? Am I missing something about this deck?
It's really good matchup against Irelia because you have a big point advantage. You got card advantage. You got
You're aggro. You're really aggro because they only commit once turn 3.
Yeah.
Oh, pardon me.
Leona was really low, 24 players.
Yeah.
Shit conversion rate.
Oh yeah, the
10.5
other
points.
But then, yeah, look, when it gets to the 25-ish range, that's when I view like
Also, Nathan, you had a real shot if you play Teemo in this event. Do you want to guess the best score for the best of Teemo?
what did it? Okay, did any of them make day 2?
No.
Not a single one made day 2.
No.
Oh fuck. Okay. I'm gonna say 8 and 3, 8 and 4.
Nope. 5-2-1 was the top Teemo score. Dude, getting the Teemo medal card was actually fucking easy.
5-2-1.
And only 26 players brought it in.
Yeah, it makes sense why only 26 people brought it in.
Oh, yeah.
But 5-2-1. Wait, is that 5 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's wow.
Garen, the best of Garen, had an 8-5 record.
What is going on? Like, what
The deck has terrible conversion rate. There was 21 people who brought it. 8.71 average
yeah,
points.
of course. But what,
obviously.
how did a Garen go 8-1?
That's one of they know
was he
something we
on?
don't. Probably they were on the maybe. But there's a tech with the epic, the yellow epic that when you swing you make 3 1/1s attacking.
Oh,
so
Karina.
Karina, and that always triggers Garen. That's a tech that I found somewhat successful in Garen. So they just go yellow, go wide, and then they have that as a top end to always draw 2 cards in the late game.
Sorry, I'm so flabbergasted about the Teemo win rate. What the hell do you mean?
Ornn did also very bad. 38 people locked in Ornn, but the best of was 5 and 3.
No, I understand that for Ornn. Ornn is
Rumble was 5 and 2 with 34 players registering it. Feels bad.
Wait, how many draws did they get?
Ornn.
No, the Rumble.
The Rumble 0. Oh no, they had 1 draw.
Yeah, 5-2-1. How is Rumble 5 and 2?
I guess it's a hold deck, so it can win on time, I guess.
What the hell? Like that's nearly as bad. That's like that's better than the Teemo. No, is it?
Yeah, but I want to shout out my beloved, my one and only, my lovely. Dude, I want to say this because it's insane. So 29 people registered Darius for Lille.
29.
29 people.
Okay.
The average point was 13 points, which is not very high compared to the top decks, but that is only 1.2 away from the Irelia average points.
What?
So scrolling down to the specific player stats,
What was
Darius. So here's how the Darius players went, the top 10 Darius players throughout the weekend.
What was the best one?
The top players, Sanan, 30 points, 10 and 3.
He went 10 and 3.
10 and 3. He made top 64. Maybe top 32 even.
Oh my god. Sorry, I literally dropped my mic.
It's fine. The compressor will fix it.
Yeah.
Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 players with a 9 and 4 record. Then 8 and 5, 7 and 6, 5 and 3, 5 and 3, 4 and 3. Guys, Darius is cooking.
Bro, you need to play that. Fuck playing Draven, bro. You need to play. Darius.
Oh my god, Darius is so cool. I mean, I really want to. I wonder if I can click on this and see the
deck lists.
No. Oh. Okay, maybe if I go on the tournament website, I look up the player. But that is so fascinating.
That's so good. How'd you go? Like, 'cause, like, you know the deck better than me. Like your version, anyway. Like, how do you? What's your matchup like for Irelia and Kai'Sa and that?
Yellow removal, innit? Oh, Irelia, so Kai'Sa, you go wide of them.
Yeah.
I mean, at least with my build.
Oh wait, here's a.
They were baited hook Darius.
Okay.
3 baited hook, Death Grip Draven, Showboat. They're on Draven Showboat? Oh yeah, because it's a good baited hook target.
Yeah, it's a very good baited hook target.
They were only on 1 Pharaohs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
1 Glass Mixologist, obviously.
It gets
Grand
clunky. Pharaohs gets clunky.
I'm surprised they're on Grand Stratagem. Because I don't play that. I mean, it makes sense because you're making so many units that Grand Stratagem is a good, like...
You know what I think it is?
But, like, yeah.
I don't like baited hook, but elite baited hook has more consistent lines.
What the fuck? They're on Trifarian Glory Seeker.
What was that?
Let's look this up.
What card is that?
Oh, that's the one that 2 mana 2/2, but if you have Legion, it enters with a +1. Enters with
that card.
They were on 9 yellow, 3 red, which I think is correct.
Yeah.
Zinzao's, Vanguard Captains,
Were they
Stressy
on
Ram
seals?
Hounds. 3 Seal of Unity, which makes sense. If you're on baited.
Yeah, you have to be on seals, yeah.
Honest Brokers, Hidden Blades.
So we now know what.
Hopefuls.
So we now know what.
Their one-offs were pretty
So we now
sexy.
know what Sammy's buying this week.
No, I'm not. I don't like the beta hook tech. I like the pure go aggro style,
Yeah.
which the Irelia matchup is a bit weird. It's kind of 50-50 because it's about whether or not your removal happens.
But dude, you know what I think what happened? Why this might be a meta call, but because of the bans, they might have noticed that Draven's not gonna be that played anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Draven was by far Darius's worst matchup.
And then the fact that
combat deck.
it's not like, oh, it's the Draven show.
Yeah. No, but that's so cool.
I'm really
let's
curious
look
then
at
if
next
the
level.
Azir player went against a Draven.
I'd be interested as well.
Yeah, because
I don't think it's within my capabilities to
Oh,
look
yeah,
at
yeah,
specific player stats like that.
But no, I'm curious to see what's what I'm looking for. I'm curious to see if they got lucky and dodged a lot of Dravens or they went up against them.
Lucian went surprisingly well.
Did
Let's
it?
look at the best of was there was 2 players on 10 wins. 10-3, 10-3.
What
Then
the hell?
9-3-1.
That's better than the
pretty good.
Timos. What the hell?
Shocking.
I actually should have played. Oh my god.
It's because from what players have said, looking at our group chat, our London group chat, a lot of people expected to play against a lot of Irelia, and they were specifically teched against Irelia. But then I remember one guy said he only paired against 1 Irelia in like 8 rounds.
True. Although I heard one guy at a side event, he got paired against 4 Aurelias back to back to back.
Yeah, it's obviously in tournaments, pairings are one of the biggest deciders of how successful
true,
you're going to be. Because naturally your deck is going to have good matchups and bad matchups.
So you might just get
all the
lucky.
success, most of the success rides on whether or not you get good matchups.
But also, it also
But obviously, if you have the better deck, you will win.
But also, like, if you're smart enough, you should sideboard / deck build towards the bad matchups to like even it out. Because I feel like in Riftbound, especially because the card pool is quite small, it's quite good.
Sorry to interrupt, but there's a Draven player who got 3 draws. That's crazy.
Allowing on people now. But no, what I was gonna say is that if it's probably better for you right now to build your deck towards what's it called? Having nicer matchups against the worst ones, rather than just like swamping the best matchups. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because the meta is too diverse to specifically
Yeah,
take
yeah.
against something.
Especially when you go to like Lille, like you go to a regional, you have to expect the most.
Yeah, and then other than that, Fiora's did okay, but honestly, surprisingly not that well. Same with Ezreal. Ezreal's best score was 10, 2, and 1, then 9-3, 9-3, 9-4.
No, bro. You need to like remember that Ezreal after Cool Shot ban went down.
It's not the same.
As a vendor, I know it went down because can you guess the price of an Ezreal right now?
20 quid?
Less, probably.
15?
Like 17.
Oh.
It was 17 euros, so 15 quid probably.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, Ezreal.
Do you want to guess the Lux scores?
my old baby girl.
Lux, the best of was Dong D with 30 points, 10-3-0. They baited the top 64. That's pretty good.
That's good.
Then 9-4, 8-5, 6-4, and then a bunch of 5 wins.
Yeah.
Which is surprising. Ari also did surprisingly poorly. I thought Ari was greatly placed into the meta.
No, not in this meta. No, not in this meta.
I thought it was because
because like Aurelia overruns them really hard.
not if they get stunned.
But bro, no one's on stun yet.
Yeah, they are. They're the 3 Thwunk.
Oh wow.
That's the Ari tech.
Oh wow.
Rune prisons as well as like it seems decent.
But then you lose against not so fast. Defy.
Yeah, but like but they still have to not so fast and defy all your other cards. Like they have to do the singularities and like everything.
Yeah. But then like once you lose, but like here's the thing though. What I tell you with hold, if you lose once, you lose.
Yeah, you lose the whole game. Yeah,
exactly. So if they're not so fast,
especially Ari because their retail.
Yeah, if they're not so fast gets countered, then you just lose.
Jax did shit. Volibear did shockingly terrible. The best Volibear was 6-2, which to me is shocking because in Vegas, the best of Volibears, like the two of them, they made it to top 64 easily from the videos I watched because I
Yeah,
watched their
but
videos.
was it on? I'm assuming they're on Aurora, and Aurora's like.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing with Volibear, and the thing most people figured out is that Volibear is an Aurora deck, but it's not a dedicated Aurora
Yeah,
deck.
you
They
should-
play it for value. They play it for the inevitability, and they side it out and against a lot of matchups.
Yeah, you have to because Aurora is just too like coin flippy. Like you can't. There's no consistent way to get Aurora out every game, as well as the fact that it's too inconsistent to like draw the units and then draw Aurora. Do you know what I mean?
But the best part about Aurora is that when you do stick it early, it's like
Yeah, you win.
Unless you're playing against aggro, you just win.
Yeah.
Rumble did atrocious. Poor Rumble plays. Jinx the mid. The best score was 8-4. Overall, oh shit, the Yasuo player best of Yasuo was 11-2.
Ooh, that's cool.
Interesting.
Oh,
They might have dropped early, or maybe they just didn't make it to top
Yeah.
64 because of breakers. That or top 32.
maybe yeah. But 11-4.
Yeah, I mean you're playing Aurelia colors. How bad can you?
Yeah. You're like a worse Aurelia, nearly.
Yeah, you get to do some cute tech. I think you're a better Stellacorn deck, personally. Because you just move it back with the
Oh, you
legend.
move way more, yeah.
Yeah.
They're on the Siren as well. They basically move twice as much.
Yeah, and if you have the purple Yasuo, you can cheese some points. But
Yeah.
I think the meta was quite interesting today.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Today, this weekend.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think you're gonna see it more at regionals than like homebrew tournaments and
Yes.
like locals and stuff like that. Is that it's way more good job on Riot because they made it way more advantageous for people to play a wider meta than anything else.
And I like how you can tell that with the like niche legends, the players who actually main that legend and actually put in all the work into
And
figuring
hours,
out
yeah.
matchups and strategies, they're the ones that did well. There are a lot of people entering to get medal cards, but the only people who did well with niche legends, such as Darius, were the people who put in the effort.
Yeah, tried. Yeah, and I think that's like that just showcases like. Well, I think that's like a way more interesting and way more healthier meta game for Riot or for a TCG in general. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and I think that's good to reward kind of off meta players.
Yeah.
Because if you're off meta, but you're trying to just go in to get if you're just like a player who doesn't think they can go top 8 and like win the whole thing, but you don't have a like deck that you're confident in, you can try to go pick up a off meta deck and try to get a medal card, but you won't see any success. But the players who are committed to like the Dariuses, sadly not MF. MF did terrible, but committed to the weirdo strategies, you will not only like get the medal card, but you'll also do surprisingly well.
Yeah, and I mean,
Because when you know your matchup way more than your opponent knows the matchup against you, that's a really strong advantage.
yeah, 100%. And I think like it's like it leans into the fact that it's League of Legends, like that's a
True, if you're going top lane and you just go play whatever's meta and you go against the freaking I don't know Lilia top 50,000 mastery point player, you're gonna get smoked.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, I used to play Pyke mid in like season 10, season 11. Ain't nobody know how to play against Pyke mid. I would get like level 2, level 3 kills every game.
time, yeah. I would do the same thing in the time with Kled. Like I wasn't high ranked as you or anything like that, but like Kled, like no one ever plays around that champ ever. But yeah, but no, like back to Riftbound, it's like
Sorry, one more thing on League. I made it to plat, guys.
wow, no one cares.
Yes, sorry. Go on.
But no, I think like for a TCG, it's a lot more healthier because now it's gonna like put a lot more energy and a lot more thought into people playing their decks.
Yeah.
Like, I'm assuming like some of the people playing Azir in our meta is gonna go back to playing Azir just for the fun of it now.
Yeah.
Like
Shout out Malachi, you're gonna pick that shit up again, aren't you?
No, he ain't. There's no way. There's no way he's gonna go. He spent all that money on Kai'Sa. There's no way he's gonna like switch off.
But
of
it's
it.
the better deck. The stats show. Look how many Kaisers made it to top 8.
Yeah.
None!
Yeah.
Also, let's talk about Master Yi real quick. Like a bit more in depth. Because Master Yi was a deck I think solidly came out of nowhere for this tournament.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
they managed to put 2 players in the top 10.
I mean,
top
like,
8.
like, okay, so like, as someone who played during Origins, because you didn't play that much.
I played the first few weeks, like the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
5
yeah.
weeks, and then I dropped it.
Yeah, but no, with Origins, it was like Master Yi was just so dominant, and I think like
But I think it was the Aurora Master Yi that was the most dominant, no?
no, it was just generic good units. Master Yi, that was the better 100%. Aurora was just a meme build version, but that could do well. But anyway, with Master
Made it to the finals as well.
But with Master Yi, right? I feel like Master Yi didn't really lose out on too much. And
They
with,
didn't lose anything on the bans.
yeah, yeah. They actually
Nothing.
got,
They didn't lose nothing. They
Yeah.
lost Dreaming Tree because they're a Dreaming Tree,
Yeah.
like, but it's not that
But no,
much.
but it was more the case that like their deck only got better, and it was just more the case that like I think Master Yi couldn't match the speed of Aurelia at the time, but now that Aurelia is a lot slower, Master Yi can keep up with that because I think on a unit to unit basis, Master Yi normally wins.
Yeah, because against most matchups, the worst matchup is probably Kai'Sa, but then they still got the camels that make that matchup a lot more bearable and the unyielding spirit.
They have the Unyielding Spirit, yeah.
But against any deck that isn't running heavy removal, you can just like you play the Shield Poro or you play the any of the Poros really. +2 might for free. That's
Plus
like
2
you
might.
get a free
Discipline.
Yeah,
It's a free discipline. Oh, on guard every
it's
time.
free on guard, just
enough.
off the champion
Yeah.
stats, which is really hard for a lot of decks to beat. Not by default, but without them investing a card. That's the thing. Your legend is card advantage just for
Technically, yeah.
Just because if your opponent wants to take care of your shitty 2-drop, they have to not only invest the unit being attacking, but also invest the combat trick or the equipment or something like that, which sounds really good. The thing is, I find it fascinating that the deck probably has a shit matchup against Lucian, because Lucian is just the overrun deck.
Yeah.
And that, unlike Ari and stuff, they don't play a lot of stun cards. They just play a good mid-range plan with Note so fast and everything.
You don't have to.
You just play like the way you hold is just might.
Well, yeah, because you just have punch. You have like things like punch first,
Yeah,
on guard,
yeah.
discipline already. Like
You win with might, but then a deck like Lucian, they will have more might than you.
Yeah,
unless
But
you charm them a bunch.
Also, another thing to think about as well is that with the how valuable Defy and Not So Fast are. Like Master Yi can like take in those tools now more.
Yeah.
So now it has a very good like it actually has some legs towards Kai'Sa, Lux, or any actual deck that has hard interaction colors. Victor, as an example, yeah.
And I love the tech that they implemented where they're running. I don't know if it's a 3 of or it's just a 2 of, but they're running the Trinity Force to score more points.
Yeah.
I remember. I think it was the top 8. One of the top 8 games, one of the Master Yi players, he was on 2 points. Then he managed to hold with, he was really far behind, but then he managed to hold a first mate with 2 Trinity Forces, instantly went to 6 points, and then his opponent couldn't beat it.
Yeah,
it was insane.
Yeah, it's harsh.
+2 from the 2 Trinities, then +2 from the Legend, plus combat tricks or whatever the hell you have. It's very hard to overcome for a lot of decks if you don't just have the hard removal.
Yeah.
And your hard removal needs to stick.
Yeah, it's just the type of deck that like to me, every time I play against it, it was like, do you have the right interaction? No. If you're on the right deck, then no, you can't beat this.
Yeah.
If you have the right if you have the right colors, then you have to hope that they're not sideboarding or like what's called have the things at the right time.
Yep.
And with purple like only having Rebuke now, and like, they do have Switcheroo, which is a good card. Which I learned is really fun.
What do you feel about the Annie player who made it to top 4?
I actually forgot about that. Oh my god, yeah.
Because, fun fact, Nathan used to be a diehard Annie main.
Yeah.
Gave up on the deck real hard. Like,
Yeah.
it was not having any success on the deck, and now they did top 4.
Yeah, I need to see what they were on.
I'll check it out for you.
Yeah, because I'm really curious what they were on. Because we had one person, like, by the way, what's the time like?
Oh, the time we have right now is 52 minutes.
Okay, so show about this.
Prismaticism. Let's look him up.
But, you know, with the Annie deck, I'm really interested because we had someone who was playing, like, a Spirit Wheel version, which is really cool.
What, Spirit Wheel Annie?
Yeah, you played against it. You're the one who told me about it.
Oh, yeah, that was the aggro, like...
yeah, the aggro Annie deck, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. For me, it was like Firefly was a really hard loss. I was trying to play like a hold like aggro like control version, and I think like Annie was just missing a few of the units / tools to do so.
So the deck is 2 Cleave, 3 Ferris, 3 Flash, 2
it's
Hard
just a tempo
Bargain,
Annie.
3 Kai'Sa, 1 Longsword, 1 Mind Splitter, 1 Noxious Hopeful. They're a bit more top end heavy than most.
Yeah, but they are basically a tempo.
3 Party Poro. Party Poro did a really good performance this tournament.
Yeah.
Noxious Hopeful, Rebuke, Rek'Sai. Oh, Red Rek'Sai. That's interesting. Rengar, Ride the Wind, Stack Decks, Titans, Traveling Merchant. They're not on the Treasure Man. The sideboard is Factory Recall, Gust, 2 of them. Hard Bargain, Longsword, Rebuke, Switcheroo, Thermal.
Yeah. So basically, it sounds like for context, I liked playing a very hold spell control version of Annie. I didn't really want to play a tempo version because that deck to me like it's good. I know it was good, but it's not that fun. But now it just confirms that Annie, you have to play like a tempo deck.
I'm surprised it did better than Draven because it still, to me, feels like the worst Draven. But because you're basically doing the same thing. You're playing aggro.
I can only see it because the thing with Annie that makes her really good compared to Draven is her biggest advantage is that you can always hold up interaction on your turn.
Yeah, which is why they're on 3 flash.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So you can always hold up interaction, unlike Draven where they have to like take a turn off from like unit.
Oh no, yeah.
Annie
That
can
is
just-
a way better hard bargain deck than
Yeah.
Draven. Draven, I have like permanent hard bargain stuck in my hand, which maybe is just me playing the deck wrong, but...
Yeah, but like so that Annie doesn't have to worry about that game plan. Like, yeah, she loses out card advantage, but you get to deploy more cards.
Yeah.
And I feel like in this meta, deploying more cards is usually the bad call.
Yeah, it looks really clean when I watched it on coverage.
It doesn't change my mind though. I would never play that version of Annie though.
Fair.
Yeah. But right.
Anyway, closing thoughts on the tournament. What do you think?
Tournament was cool. I think there's like the fact that we got super excited about or like seeing the Nisha deck actually shine is really, really
Seeing
cool.
his 0 win was
Yeah,
fascinating.
that was really. I remember seeing it live on stage. Like seeing it on the stage, I was like,
Yeah.
whoa. Yeah.
2-0 as well. Fucking
Yeah. But no,
shit run.
But no, Riftbound. My final thoughts is Riftbound's in a good spot.
I
really,
think so.
Really good
The
spot.
bans really worked.
Yeah, 100%.
The bans
100%.
did so much work for the
Yeah.
game. And I personally think that it's great that the meta is so diverse. Great that decks like Darius can do so well. Like just every there's new decks coming out even today, like Master Yi. It's great. It's great.
It's really good.
And it's kind of weird that is normal. I mean, I'm mostly still kind of just like really looking forward to Unleash, and I cannot wait a single more day for Unleash to come out.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's the fact that the Spiritforge meta is still not resolved.
You know,
is great.
I think it's for me. Actually, I think it's not like less resolved. It's just more people being more diverse with it now.
It's too open. That's the thing. It's very open.
Yeah, it's really diverse.
We're starting
now.
to see the thing that we used to see on old Magic circuits, where people would one deck would do really well, then people would tech against that deck, and then the meta percentage went down, and then there was another deck to beat. That's kind of the thing that's happening. I think every tournament there's a new deck to beat.
Right.
And
Oh, but anyway, guys.
Quickly, sorry, before we end, I want to quickly say that I am shocked that Unleashed comes out next week.
Yeah.
Bro, I have not bought my ticket. I'm scared.
You gotta
I'm
go.
not
You
gonna
gotta go, bro.
I'm
You
scared
gotta
I'm
go.
not gonna get a slot.
You gotta go, bro. You gotta go quick.
Did you have your ticket yet?
Yeah. I bought mine ages ago.
Oh my god, dude! Imagine I don't get a slot. I'm gonna.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to this week's version of Recall to Base. Hope you enjoyed our yapping about Lille.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see you.
And let us know in the comments what did you think of the thing. Sadly, I did last week. I said at the end that I wanted to get some viewer questions in so we could answer, just like a little segment on the show.
Feel free.
But it came out like yesterday, so we haven't really gotten the.
But please,
comments.
so please ask some questions. We'd love to have a segment.
Yeah, we do. We'd love to do a viewer question segment.
Anyway, see you guys.
Bye.